Ihr Lieben, heute spreche ich mit Akiko aus Japan. Sie lebt in Tokio und sie erzählt uns, wie dort mit der Krise umgegangen wird. Sie hat mir am Anfang des Gesprächs gesagt, sie wäre sehr schüchtern, sie möchte nicht ihr Gesicht zeigen, also haben wir es ein bisschen unscharf gemacht. Damit war sie einverstanden und deswegen werdet ihr sie nicht komplett sehen können. Aber sie hat tolle Antworten gegeben und es war wirklich interessant, mit ihr zu sprechen. Ich hoffe, es bringt euch Spaß, das zu gucken. Ich hoffe, es verbindet euch. Viel, viel Spaß. Und wenn es euch gefallen hat, dann auf jeden Fall unseren YouTube-Kanal abonnieren. Dankeschön. Tschüss. Konnichiwa to Japan. Good morning. Hello, Akiko.
Hi.
How are you at the moment with the coronavirus? How is it in Tokyo?
Last night, our metropolitan governor announced the news to we would have to keep at home this weekend. So we are very upset, and especially mother, parent, hurry to buy some very necessary food.
That's very hard. That's hard with kids, isn't it? Because they want to play, they want to go outside.
Yeah.
Do you have a trick how you're gonna keep your kids occupied and happy?
Actually, I have two sons, and the elder son is not very busy for the studying, but and also he goes to playing a sport once a week, so he can just keep the balance to do the exercise and keep trying to learn something. but younger son is really looks very bored. Yeah. So always try to fight with my elder son. more harder exercise.
Till they're tired and then they sleep.
Yeah, cry.
How is it in Tokyo with food, or in Germany everybody is buying toilet paper?
Yeah.
And how is it with that in Japan, in Tokyo?
Especially in Tokyo, every grocery store announced they can supply toilet paper or any other daily necessary regularly, but we are really worried about the short of the toilet daily necessary. So always make a long line before opening the store. We will try to buy them. But to my surprise, next to Tokyo, Kanagawa Prefecture, there are a lot of huge of the toilet paper or tissue paper. Tissue. So they don't worry about the short of such a daily necessaries. They are very big difference of the consciousness about the daily necessaries.
How is it with rice or so? I mean, you eat a lot of rice and stuff. In Germany, for example, all the shelves with noodles, pasta are empty. Rice is now too that the people buy a lot of rice, or flour for baking? How is it with the normal stuff, the food you want to buy?
Last evening, when I came back home from my job, I went to the supermarket, a grocery store, and there are no rice and no pasta or no flour. So I couldn't buy the more. I couldn't buy the rice. So I asked my mother, my parents, who live in Hiroshima, the west of Japan.
Yeah.
They live in a rural place. So I asked her to buy and send it to me the rice.
Yeah. Wow. Is there a difference between living in the city of Tokyo or in the countryside? Do the people behave differently?
Yeah. I think the people living in Tokyo, neighbors relations is very good, but can I say, just if they are not neighbors, we just how can I say,
keep the distance.
I keep the distance.
Yeah.
Especially now at present situation and the present situation.
We will have a look onto your streets right now, see how it is in Tokyo.
Now I'm on one of the stations in the Tokyo city, and I'm renting the car to go to the company because not to make a much hour. So there are less people than usual. Now I'm going to the company. Some people stay home for remote work, but others like me cannot stay home because we don't have any equipment like PC, laptop, and we need to share the information with discussion at the office. So now there are less people than usual, but still there are some commuters on the street. Almost empty. Normally here are some meat or fishes, but today like this. Now I'm in one of the supermarkets to buy some food, and I missed the chance to buy the rice. There are no rices here. There are no better to pack Polly.
Wow, very interesting. Thank you for all these videos. You normally have your cherry blossom festival now around this time. How is it? Because it means something to you, isn't it? It's for the Japanese people. It's a lucky and welcoming year festival. How is that not to really celebrate it? Or do you celebrate it in little groups? Or how do you do that?
Oh, sorry about the cherry blossom viewing.
Yeah, how do you celebrate this year with Corona?
First of all, in this month, we will have the graduation ceremony at school, and just only the student who would graduate the school, and the teachers also only teachers have the ceremony. So the graduation and the parents of the graduation student couldn't attend the ceremony.
Oh,
Yeah, and also next month we will have the entrance ceremony for the freshmen and fresh kids. And can I say
the starter kids, the starter kids that start school?
They also have this very small ceremony. So maybe just a parent and the student and only few teachers.
Yeah.
So other students, like my kids, other grader, the third grader and the sixth grader will not be able to join the ceremony like usual.
Is that sort of bad luck, or do you think it will be all fine? Because I think this time of year means a lot to the Japanese people. Is that true?
They are very disappointed, I think, not to join such a ceremony, or every ceremony just would be limited to join the people, the number of the people.
Yeah.
So we will have more stress and let's say the situation it's harder to keep the positive thinking day by day, I think.
Yeah, the situation does something to you, isn't it? It's like it's
like a choke.
Yeah. Your Prime Minister, Mr. Abe, do you think he's doing enough to protect the people in Japan with the regulations?
Yes, he tried to protect our country, our lives. But the way of protecting an announcement is not good, I think. Always suddenly the government announced us through the TV, or can I say, it's sometimes we just suspect they just failed their policy or something like that. So they need more tell us how can I say, one by one to make us understand easier. So if they keep just the announcement like that, and few people just support them. I mean, their political party, I think. I support him, but the situation will become not better, and they just, can I say, it's like a top-down announcement. Always.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. It just always they do just to do it. They always say, we just do it. It's not unacceptable.
What do you wish? What do you need more? Is it more details? How to cope with the situation, or how to protect yourself from infection?
First of all, we just try to contact as many as others at this moment, and just try to so if we are not, so one person just doesn't look like sick, he or she should not go outside, because they may have the career and just they helped to spread the virus.
Yeah.
So just we have to try to be and keep being staying at home, and not to be in a panic.
Yeah, that's very good. Not to be in panic. Yeah. Do you have enough? I read in the German papers that Tokyo is afraid to be really infected, all the people, and that it is a real huge crisis. I mean, you stopped the Olympic Games, you postponed the Olympic Games. Do you have enough testing hospitals or little containers for the people? Do they go and let themselves be tested when they feel a bit sick or tired or have fever?
Oh, excuse me. Could you repeat your question?
Yes. Do you have enough test centers, medical test centers, and do the people really go to let themselves be tested?
I'm not sure what's the timing for the people just go to have the test, because it's not enough for us to have such a special test, and if we have just a fever or a symptom to have such a coronavirus, but still it's hard to go to the hospital. I mean, near hospital. Hospital or center to just check our condition. So, なんて言えばいいんだろう。It's hard. Yeah. So people just don't. なんて言えばいいのかな。Oh, sorry. It's hard
to go there with transport or
transfer. It's hard. Sorry, it's hard to just think. Think. How do I say? Just go to. So you asked me to just, we need how?
If you need more medical centers to test if people are infected, if they have the virus.
I think yes, we need more center to do so, but we know the doctor or nurses are very busy and very tired. So if they are too much tired, they cannot judge, check our situation correctly, and also the bills just spreading more and more. So I think that still the center just is limited some places, and the doctor and the nurses should take more rest to work. Is that the answer?
Yes.
It's harder to.
All is good.
Yes,
you and your family, with your kids, what is your biggest fear in these times?
Of course, the the suffering from the coronavirus, because not only elder people, but also younger people also died because of the coronavirus. So whenever we watch such a news, we also really worry about we are dying. We have a younger kids, and if me or my husband die, we are really worried about our kids cannot grown enough.
Yeah. Oh, I can understand that. I think is a panic of a lot of parents, because the kids normally don't get it that much, but the parents are in the age of suffering more from the virus, I think. Akiko, thank you so much for doing this interview with me. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best for you and your family, and please stay healthy. Thank you.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much to take your time and take a very big which one? Patient to
no problem.
listen to
Thank
my
you
opinion.
so much. Thank you so much. Bye
Thank you
bye.
so much. Bye bye.
Was sagen eigentlich meine Gäste von Budder bei die Fische, der Ter Veen Talk, der besten Talkshow der Welt zur Corona-Krise? Was für Tipps haben sie und wie bewältigen sie selber ihren Alltag? Guckt auf meinen YouTube-Kanal von Budder bei die Fische, der Ter Veen Talk. Da gibt es mehr. Und nicht vergessen zu abonnieren.